Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is August the 2nd and I'm using my brand new Super Scalper trading system. This system has the Super Signal Indicator, that's the one with the blue and red arrows, the gold line, and down at the bottom we have some momentum indicators and some oscillators. It also has built-in alert with also a pop-up box like right here. And when I scroll down here, you'll see the scalping indicator either giving a buy or a sell alert. It'll give an alert when it changes from blue to yellow or yellow to blue. Now the settings are set for 15 pips. It'll actually have writing right up here at the top, where to put your stop, where to take your profits, your entry point, gives you all that information. It's a great scalping tool to have. Now every morning, 6 a.m. New York time, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer, trading, or at least looking for trades, looking through all these different instruments, and of course checking out the daily trade plan. And once I'm making a decision whether I want to buy or sell according to the daily trade plan, then I'll just put an up or a down white arrow. Here is my daily trade plan, running in real time, minute by minute. This column can change every 30 minutes. This column will be an hour. This column will be every 4 hours, every day, once a week, and once a month. I have it preset for day trading, but you can easily change the settings if you are a swing trader by adjusting these two, and you can adjust it if you're a position trader like the banks. You can just play around with the weekly and the monthly inputs. If you have any questions about the daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. Remember, the daily trade plan is a must-have tool. Traders who are trading without a daily trade plan, well, they're more than likely they will fail at trading. Now we can get into these trades. First trade I did was the Euro CAD. Wanted to be selling it. There it is directly from my daily trade plan, the arrow. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Let's see now. Took the trade on the arrow here, and it could have easily gone straight down, but the market's very random. I knew that it could go back up and test this area resistance before it went down. I knew I had a winner with about 95% certainty. Let's see where I got in the trade. At this cursor, and I closed it out here being happy, looks like with about 13 pips, and that paid out $105. Moving on to the next trade is the Euro dollar. Another one I sold. This one looked a little bit better as far as chart reading goes. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. And I knew that it could go back to the goal line, but that didn't bother me. My daily trade plan said to sell. So I sold it, got in, got out right here, locking in about, should be 15, there it is. Now, the Euro dollar pays $10 for each pip because of the USDs on the right hand side. Same as the pound dollar, which I also sold near the bottom. So anyhow, those 15 pips paid out $150. Okay, let's check out the Russell. Now the Russell pays $10. So definitely it looks the same as the euro dollar, and should be 15 ticks. These are called ticks. There's the arrow for selling, everything lining up perfectly. Took a few candles to start going down. Now if I stayed in a trade, I'd be up 4 times more, but all I do is I keep an eye on the bottom, and once I know I got 200 pips or ticks or more, I just close out the trades. So I took the trade at this cursor. If I stayed into here, it'd be 112. But as I mentioned, I was happy with the 15. There it is right there. And those 15 ticks paid out $150. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro Aussie. This one I bought it. Market did a pullback. There's the arrow right there for buying. Let's see where I got in at. I got in on the setup candle. This setup candle, and that's your trigger candle. I knew at this point it was going to go up. So I took the trade there and I closed it out being happy, locking in. Looks like 28 pips. And those 28 pips paid out $190. Okay, moving on to the next trade, the Euro New Zealand. Here we go. Wanted to be buying it. There's the arrow. This is the setup candle. And then this is the arrow from the super signal. Don't you just love the super signal? Well, I know I do. As I said, setup candle, that's where I pulled the trigger. Scalper was blue. Too many things telling me to buy. So I bought it. And then I closed out the trade, locking in about 36 pips, and that paid out $225. Remember, if you want to be a successful trader, you have to have all the proper tools. You know, there's 4 things you need to succeed at trading. You need a lot of chart time. You need a lot of demo trading. You need a lot of education. I can provide you with a lot of education. And most important is you need a daily trade plan. If you plan on succeeding, quit giving money to the broker until you get everything in proper order, or else you will just become part of the 95% of the traders who will fail. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the Dow Jones. This one pays $5 for each tick. At first I thought it was going to go up, but then after I saw these red candles right here, well, too much red down at the bottom. That's the way you have to trade, what you see and price action. And of course the indicators are pointing you in the right direction. Now with regards to the Dow Jones, let's see where I got in at. Scalper turned yellow here. That was the setup candle. When I saw that, I time to get in the trade. Pulled the trigger there. And looking at the money, well, this should be, since it pays $5 for each tick, should be 60. There it is right there, 60 ticks, and that paid out $300. Moving on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. It's the same as the Dow, pays $5 for each tick. Definitely could have traded from these 2 arrows. Doing the pullback, as I teach in a video called How to Trade Pullbacks. But once we had the setup candle here and the trigger there, well, I knew it was gonna do a cycle down. So let's see where I got in at. As I mentioned, that's your setup candle, that's your trigger candle. A little bit late to pull the trigger, but finally I got in. Would be up a lot more right now, about 140. But it looks like I was happy with, well, I took the calculator and divided by 5. Calculator says it's 62.4, and that is right on. Let's just go with 62 ticks, and that paid out $312. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the NASDAQ. This one here, NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. Same situation as before. I was thinking the market was going to go up, but it wouldn't go much more here. All these little candles. Scalper turned yellow here. We got the red arrow. There's no brainer. Let's see where I got in at. Well, there's the arrow. And if I was in the trade still, I'd be doing much, much better. I'd be up about 130. But I took the money, divided it by 20. Calculator says it's about 22. Did have it there. There it is right there. 22 ticks, and that paid out $434. Would have been, in theory, up a lot more, maybe 4 times that. But that's okay. I'm happy with the grand total for today. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the pound dollar. This one pays $10 for each pip. Wanted to be selling it. Looking at the money, this should be 64, and I know I closed it out way before. But like I said, I know I'm going to be well over 300, 400, maybe even above 500 because of this DAX 30. Like I mentioned, I'd be making a lot more if I stayed in the trade. Pull the trigger there, and let's see, $10 for each pip. This should be 64. There it is right there, 64 pips, and that paid out $640. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, the DAX 30. This one pays $3.75 for each tick. Had to drop it down to the 5 minutes to get a half decent reading. Sold it. Let's see where I got in at. There's a bunch of arrows right here. The scalper is yellow. Went below the goal line. Remember, it doesn't have to move a lot to get paid a lot. So I used a calculator, and the calculator says it should be 290. So it's 290. And that's as close as I'm going to be able to get. But anyhow, it's 290 ticks, and that paid out $1,087. So another great day of trading using my Super Scalper trading system. I knew it was going to be way over 200 pips and ticks. The grand total came to 605 pips and ticks. Most of those were ticks. And all of those pips and ticks paid out $3,594. So if your system's not producing on a daily basis like my Super Scalper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. And don't forget about the daily trade plan. That is a must-have. Now, if you have any questions, or if you want to buy anything, all you have to do is look right below this video. And you'll get my contact information plus a lot more other information. So if this is the video, all you have to do is look right below the video. You'll see a button here that says show more. All you got to do is click on it, and then as you scroll down, you'll see a connection here for Skype. All you got to do is click on it. We'll have Skype connection. Even if you think you don't have Skype, well, if you have a computer, tablet, or cell phone, we will have a connection. And once we're connected, I can answer your questions. Now, I already mentioned the 4 things you need to succeed at trading. Now, if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now, there's 4 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package. Now, I do have a special offer that if you buy any 2 packages, I'll give you one for free. So that's roughly around 33% discount. If you want a bigger discount, well, if you buy package 1, 2, or 3, I'll give you this easy trader system with the super signal indicator for only $50 more. So instead of $500, that'll be $300, and that represents a 40% discount. This is one of the most important and highly effective indicators I've ever came across, the super signal indicator. I would not trade any system. Matter of fact, you can put this super signal indicator on any system out there and it'll immediately make it a much better trading system, as it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. So that's the Super Scalper System, 24 training videos, how I trade live, advanced trading tips, 20 trading videos. Each video is up to about 30 minutes long each. Here's my daily trade plan, EA, 4 training videos, and the Super Signal comes with 4 training videos. Now if you continue to scroll down, I go through each package, everything that I teach within each package. Now there's a lot of training and education in each package, especially package 1 and 2. All this information, different ways to trade. And of course, as you continue to scroll down, you will finally get my contact information. If you have any questions or you want to buy, just pick up the phone and call me. I'm in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Or you can send me an email. Here's my email address. Now I do prefer Skype. Here's another link to it. All you got to do is click on it. I want to make a comment that due to the fact that it takes me many hours to put all these packages and the videos together, once you buy it, you have it, you own it. There's no way I can take it back, and I don't want to give my stuff out for free, so please note that there are no refunds. So just about time to wrap up this video, and of course if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.